The Spot is brought to you by Feiruz.
Hey guys, welcome back. You're still watching The Spot. Hopefully you've been having fun so far. It's time for us to get into today's top 5. And today's top 5 is
chosen by Lamide. Compiled by
They're putting
Lamide.
you on the spot.
whatever.
What is today's top 5?
Today's top 5 is top 5 socialites. Top 5 people who you tend to see at events, who are very popular, etc., etc.
What is the real definition of a socialite?
Somebody who's popular, who has an active social life.
Yeah, who has an active social life,
Yeah.
I think. I've never checked it up.
Pretty much. Well, I mean, you know, yeah.
So are they like the life of the party?
I don't know
Yeah,
if they're
people
like
bring
the
them
party,
to
but
the
they're
party 'cause they
definitely
think-
they're invited. They're like the cool
Yeah.
people who get in everywhere, pretty much.
And people think that they're going to bring traffic to whatever
Wherever they
event
attend, okay.
or they go to.
So who are they?
So in at number 5, according to Lamide's list, is Tanya Omotayo, who is the, I know she's a stylist.
Yeah, and I think she manages a store as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
remember
why
she
I think
used
she's
to.
in PR for some odd reason. I'm not sure why that's coming up in my head. Maybe she's not. And, you know, she's also WizKid's girlfriend. And of recent, you know, she goes to a few different events. She's another popular face that people think will get, you know, everybody talking and stuff. But
And then she also did, sorry to interrupt you, I just remembered, she also was in a lookbook.
Yes,
for
for
Fashpa.
yeah.
So, you know, so she's kind of got a little bit of a buzz around her.
I remember when she tweeted something like a little while ago. I think people were coming at her for, coming at her and wondering what she did. Like, why are you on every red carpet? Like, your only job is being WizKid's girlfriend.
like, don't
And
you
then
have work or something?
She tweeted and she was like, hold on a second. I have a degree, I graduated, and I also have a business. So calm down.
Yeah.
That's
so
a good way to
there you go.
handle it.
Okay. So also
Next
on
up?
the list is Uti Nwachukwu. And Uti
Uti.
is like a very popular face, you know, like
He is.
He's one of those people that you kind of want to be seen at your event.
Ebuka, why aren't you saying anything?
Uti is
Because
your
I'm
friend.
trying to understand the top 5.
What do you mean you're trying to understand this? Top 5 socialites.
Yeah, go on. You're calling and discussing, so.
No,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to
You
run
also
down.
have
Do you
the
think
list. Would you
Uti's
like
a
to-
socialite?
Do I think Uti is a socialite?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay.
I think a lot of people are socialites.
Okay.
Are you a socialite?
Probably.
Yeah.
People think I am.
Actually, you really should be on this list,
Yeah.
but I figured,
People
you know,
think I am.
since, you know, whatever. So yeah,
Okay.
you're on the list.
Next is the Beat FM's Fade.
Yeah.
Again, another person who gets seen
Invited a lot,
and
to lots of events. And she also hosts events as well,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like one of those things where...
she's breaking away from the whole radio world.
Exactly,
into
she's
TV.
really expanding. She's doing TV.
And you know, you've made it when they ask you to come to like an event outside of the country,
Yeah.
especially the whole MTV thing. She's done the BET
T
thing.
Awards,
So yeah.
She's doing good.
How come nobody calls us for anything?
I'll send
These
more
are
things.
questions that we must ponder.
Yeah.
Okay,
Drive no traffic. That's why. Who's the number 2?
number
Okay.
2 is Noble Igwe.
Noble is a socialite. He is. Like, I mean, that's what drives his work. Like, as a blogger and, you know, being in PR, he needs to be seen. People need to identify with him. And if the carpet that if Noble isn't on your carpet, it's not
It's not a carpet, it's just like
not
a
a carpet,
rug.
man.
It's like a rug.
Hey.
It's not a
Didn't know
carpet.
that?
You didn't know that? I find it really uncomfortable that he's very quiet during this one.
He's trying not to offend anybody, that's all. But I don't think this is actually offensive anyway.
No, I have no opinion on socialites. That's why.
Because
You don't
are
like
one.
them?
No. I have what?
You don't like them?
No. I just don't have an opinion on them.
And number 1?
Number 1. Number 1 is Toke Makiwa.
Moments with Mo.
Yeah, Moments with Mo.
Guest host at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's
TV personality.
yeah, radio personality,
Radio.
brand ambassador.
Yeah, and
she's taking over.
Soon to be. Can you call them a wig designer? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
Well, no,
there were
she's coming out with her
rumors that,
hairline.
yeah, she's gonna be coming out with her own hair.
Rumor has it.
Yeah, rumor has it.
So,
Mrs.
Mrs.
Toke Aida.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
But Toke Makiwa, like the brand.
Yes.
don't you forget
And
it.
So that's our top
Are you
5.
done now?
Yes,
we are done.
Okay.
No thanks to you.
you. Can we now welcome our guest?
Yes, we can.
Great. I was waiting for that part. Because this is my favorite. Okay, that's my camera. my personal favorite EME artist ever, amazing vocalist, and let me just warn two of you now, he's capable of spinning any girl.
Okay.
So when he comes in here, if you like, put your guard up, he's going to. Please welcome in the house, Shaydee!
Shaydee on the single!
My guy!
What's up?
Welcome to the spot.
Welcome to the spot.
Hello.
I think Shaydee's been one of those people that we wanted to have for a long time.
Yeah.
I know, and
now
you
it's
refused to
happened.
come. Why did you
I'm glad
refuse
to
to
be
come?
here. No, I'm here.
Just
He's a busy guy,
refused.
he's a busy guy.
I'm here. Can I have a sit?
No,
Yes,
but
please.
that cologne is sharp, Shaydee.
Please, have a seat.
Did you take notes of Shaydee's cologne, please?
See how the girls ran away from you?
No, it's very, very sharp. And,
He's warned us. We have been warned.
How's it going? You're looking very shifty. How's it going, man? How's music for you these days?
Good. You know, working, recording, you know, going for interviews, everything. You know, it's good.
How's
Really nice.
EME life?
You know, EME life is good. You know, we just working hard. You know, so.
Yeah, and you are
long-
currently featured in what is easily probably one of the biggest songs this summer,
the summer track.
the Murder Songs.
Oh yeah.
That song is just sweet.
It is. It's the sweetest thing.
Thank you guys.
How was the I know the Shay did Industry Night,
Yeah.
and you guys did a live session of that.
Yeah.
What was that like? Because I can't imagine all three of you doing
same time,
at the same time.
Yeah, it was nice because I didn't actually know I was going to be on stage with her till like 2 days before. Oh. Yeah, so you know that was the first time we were all performing the song together, and it was nice. It was cool.
That's how we know you're
it was
professional.
live.
They just call him. It's like, yeah, what?
I'm ready.
You know, we live ready.
It's like you've been featured in a lot of songs recently that have
actually.
been. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you like the new features guy?
No, don't be the new features guy.
No. I just.
There's nothing wrong with Ebony. He's
I
getting
mean,
paid
yes,
for
but
it.
also,
Also,
your own
no.
stuff. Because you also have to make sure that you know,
Yeah,
can
focus
stand
on
alone.
yourself, yeah.
But what has been your favorite one that you've done?
Gyung.
I mean, not dissing the others, but I mean, you gotta have a favorite.
Maybe I would say my favorite is Murder because I wrote the hook for the song.
Nice.
And like seeing like how much people love the song and appreciate the song actually gives me joy. Because like something I just do when I'm I just like the song just happened. It wasn't planned. It wasn't so
Are you writing for people in general?
What?
Are you writing for people in general?
Oh yeah, I do. I write for people.
You write
but
my
I write
single?
more for myself though.
No,
You write-
Lamide.
Let's go on a
What-
break now before you start begging.
Why are you
Exactly.
Are you trying to change it?
Please, can we go on
That's
a
a very
break?
good voice, though. We're going to take a break now. When we come back, we'll get into our topic of the day with Shaydee in the house. Please do stay with us.
Welcome back to the spot, and we still have EME's Shaydee in the house.
Yes.
You didn't say,
Lamide,
you
can
didn't do it right.
You
You're supposed to, say Shaydee on the single, but that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah,
Okay, do you want to go and get Shaydee a drink? Because it looks like you want something to do.
She really wants to give
Just
me.
Wow.
get Shaydee a drink, please.
I'll be nice, just
She's
because.
thirsty. Anyway,
She just called you thirsty. I just.
Just saying.
Just say.
our topic of the day today is ageism.
What is ageism?
Yes, before we start, let me define what ageism is. So it's stereotyping and discriminating against individuals or groups on the basis of their age. So it's basically when you're prejudiced against a person because of how old they are in relation to their capabilities, them working
Yeah.
somewhere, them associating with you. So yeah, it's...
This is like me, I'm older than you now, and you shouldn't be talking to me.
I shouldn't be talking to you, or I can't play
Which you
with you.
shouldn't
or
actually,
stuff.
but-
Calm down.
Can you see
Because
the
as
Have
you
a
can
guess. Can
see,
you act like you have some sense?
as you can
She'll be
see,
like,
I
calm
have no
down.
Ebuka,
barriers
make yourself useful. Please open this
for
one.
ageism. So, yeah. So I'm older than you, therefore I'm right. For instance.
But I think it's something that's I think it's very African.
It's very African.
Yeah.
Everybody's parents has told them, look at this small boy. My friend, will you
Talk
You know,
back to
it's-
no talking
Who's
with
your
you.
mate here?
Every
Argue.
neighbor has had that, it's kind of very African, very, very Nigerian.
Yeah.
And like I think I have exhibited it a few times with like my nephews and nieces, and It's just natural, man.
It's the African thing.
Is that ageism
Thank
or you just trying to exert some sort of power?
But
That's what
I think it's all part of it, really, because as long as you're doing something just because somebody is younger than you or older than you, or you're acting a certain way, and that's like the only reason you're doing it, then I feel like it's ageism. So, you know.
But just this guy is not, he doesn't stand for ageism. You know, when I talked about him slaying chicks, he thought I was joking. The first time I met him, the chick he was
Ebuka.
texting was probably like 10 years older. He didn't care. And it's like,
See, age is nothing but a number.
you see what I'm saying?
Hey!
If you like, be 30.
I'm just saying, though, you go for what you want, you know.
So I used to like, the person's age has never been a problem, besides relationships, not like generally.
You know,
How do you
except
deal
she's
with?
too old, man. Except she's
Nah,
like 20 years
okay, what is
old.
too old for you with a girl?
20 years old is too old.
20 years older?
Yeah, it's
So
too
19 is okay.
Maybe 18.
Problems. There are problems.
that is
I'm actually quite confused right now. I don't know
Very
what to
old.
say.
But have you like found that within the industry that you're in that you've had like kind of ageist experiences, if that's
Yeah, kind of, because, I'm kind of smallish. Yeah, so people think I'm like 60.
Yeah, people think you're younger than you are, I know.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Young.
is it industry age or the real age?
Give us the industry.
Give us the industry age.
21.
Okay.
Everybody's 21.
But I'm 21. Like, don't
Okay.
You're really on the spot today, Shaydee. You came for it.
I have no idea. Okay.
But sometimes people just, just want to, just because they look like, he can't be more than 22, But,
So they tend to treat you like.
yeah.
Do you get that
it's
from
all good.
fellow artists or from like just industry people?
Some industry people that, probably don't, really know my age. I don't blame them because, I like to be on my own. I like to be in my space. I don't like to, always be everywhere. Yeah, so some people just take that, who's this shy little boy? Like,
Not knowing.
Not knowing.
That lurking behind.
I've heard that a few artists are that way though. I mean, I can't mention their names, but.
See, I was going to ask you actually that
Yeah.
I would think that it's the ageism, but there's like a more positive bias towards when you're younger in the industry.
I think for
that's
like,
what.
But that's
I would
overall
have thought.
entertainment, I think, because there's a
fresh
there's a shelf.
blood.
There's a
When you
shelf
get
life.
older, when you're in entertainment, people start looking at you like,
because
you're too old to be doing this.
I
Funny
think
enough.
I think that's from like the fans.
Oh,
I think
okay.
in the industry, there's always that, I don't do this industry for 20 years, you will just come. They have that certain, like, you should come and greet me, you should come and, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but when you now demand it, I mean, I freaking don't know you sometimes. So, I mean, I don't owe you anything really.
True.
Yeah, so.
Respect, just respect me, I respect you, no matter my age.
For me personally, if you can do the job to the capacity that I require you to do it, or the audience requires you to do it, then that's
Right.
fine, no matter how, and you're mature enough for it. So if you can do it and you're mature enough, then that's fine. It doesn't really matter how old you are.
Definitely.
But I think that, okay, so outside of entertainment, I would say, before I get in trouble, let me phrase this very well. In Africa, there are certain
Try again. It's all right. It's okay.
There are
on the
certain
spot now.
sectors where ageism is just the order of the day, especially in Africa. For example, politics.
Yeah.
You can't say, as a person who's 20-something or even 30-something, that you want to go for a position of authority, because in politics, I mean, we know that our people are like 60, 70, 80. They've been there for a long time.
And I don't even think
So-
it's because they think that because you're younger, you don't have necessarily the same line of experience, or you're not going to be able to handle such, a position. I think it's because they've literally lined up people, and it's like, I've been waiting for the past 40 years, so it's going to be my turn in like next week kind of thing. So I don't know if we can ever get past that. The ageism
it's going to
of
be very hard.
politics
And, I mean, politics here is, like you said, the same people have been there, I think, since like, I don't know, independence,
1902.
basically. Yeah, so it's going to be hard for them to get pushed out by anybody, not to talk less of you, these children.
All right, guys, we're going to take a very quick break. When we come back, we're still talking ageism with Shaydee in the building.
He's a shady guy. Welcome back, guys. You're still watching The Sports. We're here with Shaydee, who's 21.
Yeah,
No, he's not.
I'm 21.
Why the name Shaydee, actually? I always wanted to ask.
Okay, okay, my full names are Adeboye Shedrack Folarin. Yeah, so like I was Adeboye Shedrack in school. So my friends just called me Shaydee, like the short form of Shedrack. You know, so when I started music professional, I was looking for a name, seriously, like, what, like you know, I'll just get a book, I'll start writing.
MC.
Does this name go? Slim. No. I'll cancel. It just kind of stuck. Yeah, but I just flipped the spelling of the name Shaydee. Yeah.
That's interesting because a random coincidence. We have a Shedrack that works with us, and he sings as well.
For real?
Yeah. Do we call him Shaydee? We don't.
We call him, yeah.
People call him Shaydee as well. That's just a random coincidence.
I also have a Folarin, but he doesn't sing.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't sing. He walks around with a backpack, looking very busy.
Fake busy sometimes.
I'm not going to get fired. I'm so serious. Hi, Folarin, love you. Okay.
Oh, so
anyway.
Moving on
yeah.
with our topic of ageism.
Yes.
Let's even do okay, so ask a question.
No, I was going to say that there are some circumstances where, I'm sorry, you're just either too old or too young for a job.
Very true.
Like?
Such as, let's say, you can't be a 80-year-old nurse or something that... Yeah, 80, yes.
80-year-old what?
Nurse.
Okay.
You can't be like an 80-year-old bricklayer. Physical labor at some point. I'm just saying.
So extreme. Yeah. Or you
But I've
can't.
seen it was like in his late 60s, a something-year-old bodybuilder.
Well, yeah. I've seen have you seen that 70-year-old?
There's some people that actually still fit, like proper fit.
Yeah.
Still, you know.
Yeah. There's a picture that's floated around for years of this African American woman who's in her 70s and has like a six-pack.
Yeah.
The one with the
She
very
does
short gray hair,
competitions and
and she
stuff.
does competitions and she's like in her 70s.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you can't be like a 15-year-old bartender, can you?
Well, no. Sometimes ageism is necessary, I suppose, you know, with things like that.
Yeah, but what I was going to ask was like reverse ageism now, from young people to older people.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go back to entertainment now, because when you mentioned it earlier about how people think the younger you are, the more...
Yeah.
Do you find that in your industry to where the you people now...
You 21-year-olds.
Now look at those other ones and be like, what are you supposed to do in here?
You know, I think it's I don't really want to, you know, go in.
Don't worry, it's just us. But nobody else is.
You know, like everybody's time is, you know, like when your time is, you know, past. Like you know when it's time to give up.
What Shaydee is telling you people
like,
to
I'm
do.
just saying, like you know when it's time to give up, but some people still have, still have, stuff to offer. Yeah. So that's why.
But they should offer it like elsewhere, right? Is that what you're saying, Shane? I'm just saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Because he's being kind of shady right now.
I like how he's just stammering.
But the young ones are apparently, doing it right now. So shout out.
But there's some older guys who are not doing badly.
Yeah, they're not doing badly.
Can we name names? Because I feel like we're just dancing
who are not doing badly
right now. Yeah.
No, someone like Femi Kuti has been in the game for a long time. Fela, he wasn't like he was 80 in the industry, but before he passed away, he wasn't a 30 or a 20-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you're in a lane that you excel in, a lot of times you'll still be, doing it.
Active,
but there's
even with the newer
who,
school, for example, Two-Face is still relevant.
Exactly.
He's still in this sort of in this new school of music, but he's still there.
I'm sorry, but can I say somebody? I know you guys are gonna just be like, I'm mean or whatever, but I remember seeing somebody on stage at the Calabar Festival, and stop laughing.
Yeah.
Mr. Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
No. How old is Mr.
I was going to say, no, this is what I'm going to say.
But he's been around for a while.
He's been around for a while. But I think that his style is...
I think
his style is the style of music that he was... the type of music that he was performing. It hasn't been able to travel. It was... I just felt it was a little young for him.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? At some point... I mean, even like when I'm 50, I might still want to be doing a show, but I won't be doing a show like this just because ain't nobody want to see me do this, and I don't want to see me do this either. Yeah. So that's the kind of thing.
He might be feel young inside now.
Well, we can all feel what we want, but
sometimes
the reality.
Even if you feel that way and you don't translate it or you don't.
Yeah.
How do I put it?
On stage and
it's
stuff.
like with Pharrell, for example. Pharrell can still do sort of young music.
Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz can even sort of do young music. Not necessarily because they look young, but at least they still have that vibe.
Vibe.
So if you don't communicate it properly, that's what I was looking for. Communicate.
Yes. That's
and
true.
it's not going to work.
Yes,
It ain't gonna
definitely,
work.
definitely. Okay.
So basically, you don't like older guys, what you're saying.
Yeah, basically, he doesn't like. So all you guys have been in the industry
guys
for more
are
than like
really
15 years. Shady's like, y'all need to leave
Please,
because it's my time.
please.
I mean, you're not putting in trouble. Before they catch him in industry nights,
See my face now.
corner him.
I didn't say
All right.
that.
So what are some tips? What would you say are some tips to deal with like
Staying
ageism
relevant?
in general? In general, not
Okay,
just
general.
just ageism. Like tips. Like how do you deal with it? How would you deal with it if you've ever confronted it?
First of all, like I wouldn't advise anyone to judge, someone else, because of their age. Sometimes you feel, oh, someone older might do this job better, but
Yeah.
you might get someone younger that would actually do it better.
Yeah.
So like, we shouldn't let the work of the person or whatever you want to deal with the person with, like let it
Let
be
it speak for
the real
itself.
basic
Yeah.
basis of not
True.
the age.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
16, for example.
Yeah, just lower.
You just get to like soon you'll be 4 years old. I don't.
When I leave here, I'll be 10.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'll just say it's important for you to know your place. Like, be smart. If you know that
Is that a sub?
being a 76-year-old
your
stripper
place.
is
Hey.
Like she's talking to Lamide, she's just
It's
looking
not-
She
at
said
him.
being a
for
76-year-old stripper. I'm not either of those things.
That's
not hold
extreme.
it down. On that note, guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got Ox the Spot for you, as well as more talk right here on the spot.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Spot. Hope you've been having fun so far. Remember that you can always join the conversation online on Twitter, on Facebook. You can always send us an email. And of course, you can check out old episodes and laugh along with us on YouTube as well. It's time for us to do something that we call Ask the Spot. That's where we get like questions and stuff that people have asked us online and we
Okay.
answer them.
Okay.
First one is from someone on Twitter. He is dope. But are you dope? Are you dope?
Wow, why are you rude already?
He is dope asked, why don't the guests start the show from the beginning? Would either of you like to tackle that one?
Because sometimes they come very late.
Woo, that wasn't even a serve.
Shady was very late today.
No, I haven't. A valid one.
A very valid.
You have a reason.
You know.
Because he's 16, he needed guidance.
Yeah, I was,
Stop spoiling his market.
I'm 16.
He's putting it himself.
Stop it.
himself.
He said it himself.
No, they don't start from the beginning because that's just kind of how the show, they come in earlier now than they did before, but they don't come in from the beginning because we start with other things that we have other segments that we chat about, but
And it's nice to ease them into it. as a
yeah,
guest.
so that we don't just,
Bombard them with Lamide's crazy.
wow, okay.
Next, we have Mimi for him. All these pics you people take at the end of the show, when do we get to see them?
Look
Well,
behind
they're-
us.
Oh, okay. Well, the Polaroids are up here now.
There's some there, there's some
The
there.
pictures that we take on the phones get
Yes.
uploaded onto our Facebook pages, so you guys can
Exactly.
check them out on Facebook.
Yeah,
You can also check out some pictures on our own personal pages.
yes.
But mostly on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question from
Uh-huh.
Adim Chinaka, 89. I hope I said that right.
Adin
Yeah.
Chinaka.
Have you guys ever had a quarrel or misunderstanding before the show, or maybe woken up on the bad side? If yes, how do you handle this?
Plenty.
Never!
Yes, there have been quite a lot.
Never.
No, not
plenty.
quite a lot. There have been a few,
You
know
and we
who's
all
lying.
have we all have different ways of dealing with them. I've noticed. Interestingly,
How do we deal with it?
Don't start
no,
telling people secrets here.
when we're each like in a zone, like if I'll start with you. I don't want to start with her.
Because they're
If
afraid.
Ebuka's in a zone, which he rarely isn't, it's either that he's kind of just very quiet because something's going on, and you'll notice that he's really quiet, so you just don't like play with him as much as you would. I'll go to me before I go to her. If it's me, well, I guess I can't really speak for myself as to how
Exactly.
you guys handle it.
Uh-huh.
But with Lamide, everybody knows.
You better
You
run.
just you leave her over
Let
there
her be,
You need
right?
to, yeah.
until she's ready.
You
and
better
she'll be
run.
ready like by segment 5 or something.
when we're tired. We're not like, no.
So I
tired of playing.
can't really speak for myself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But everybody has their moods. Like we've all had whatever. But yeah, a lot of times we've woken up on the bad side, or we've had a little mini disagreement. But you know, we're supposedly professionals, so we deal with it somehow. At the end of the day, the show goes on.
You know.
Yeah. So and that's that's our
Do you have any
social
questions
media.
for us? Anybody want to toast? Nobody? I'm selling you guys.
Don't sell.
No.
Not
So
for
if
sales.
you are going to do that one, it's after the show. Ebuka.
After the show,
Shaydee is
comes
so
the
good.
after party.
I like how you're shaking his hand like he's not going to leave and you're not going to still be here. Hey,
So no
Shaydee?
food for me again.
not
Yes,
at all.
yes.
It is time
Okay.
for Game On.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think Shaydee's ready because he looks like he's ready.
Because, you know, the way you stood up, man.
Hey!
Kind of, what's going on?
So today we're playing Taboo.
Okay.
And how Taboo works
Should
is
I stand up?
Yes, you're gonna need to stand for
So this
this.
is how taboo works. You get a partner. You have to
Okay.
describe the words to him or her. But you want to describe confess, but you can't say confess and you can't say these words. You have to find words that describe the word. Do you understand? But we'll watch
Okay.
others play first and we.
Who's on
So who are
whose
the
team?
partners?
Do you want to be on my team?
Okay, go on then.
Okay. So just be there. Let's.
And you have
So they'll
like
play.
30 seconds or so.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So
this
make sure
is-
she's not going to call any of those words. If she calls
Yeah.
it, say eh.
This is somebody. This is somebody from a country that makes like the movies that I love a lot.
Oh, they're Spanish?
No,
An actor?
10.
there
Telemundo.
is somebody from a
9,
country
8,
that they
7,
they do all of
6,
that. you know.
Bollywood?
5, 4,
Somebody from a country
3,
is.
Asian?
2, 1.
Somebody from India.
Oh, that was. Do you know what I was always thinking? Yeah, I was always thinking Mexican. I'm like, okay.
You said Bollywood. I was like,
Let's go.
Let's go.
You should have just said curry or something.
I can't say curry. Curry's on the list.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wow.
5,
This is
4,
pretty easy, actually.
Let's go.
Yes, go.
Terra culture. You know terra culture?
Yeah.
What's upstairs? Where they put things that you draw.
Shaydee, go.
5,
Say something.
Where they put
3,
What?
No.
What is it?
museum,
It's an
gallery.
art gallery.
My
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Zainab.
Don't worry.
We got this.
Let's go.
Okay.
You can't get it.
Okay.
Actually, you will.
All right. So,
Go.
Shaydee has a specific style of glasses on.
Aviator.
No, but
No.
What kind of people wear those
10.
glasses and
Pilots.
9,
and they're
8.
they're
Seven.
Nerds, geeks.
yeah.
Our woman sing.
Okay, who's
Shaydee
next?
pick.
Yes, girls.
Don't say any of the words.
Let me see your card.
No,
Don't
she can
do
see
it.
it.
I can see
I
it.
can see it.
Okay.
Give me this thing.
Ready?
Let him see it now. Don't say those words. Is it hard?
Sorry.
And
Damn it.
go.
Bring it.
The future.
Well,
The future.
Of what?
You want to tell the future?
Forecast?
No.
5,
What will happen
come
tomorrow?
on. 3,
Soothsayer?
What will happen in a match?
1.
The scoreline.
Prediction. I got it.
No.
You said, did you blow the buzzer?
You didn't blow the buzzer.
It's all right, calm down.
Okay.
late.
Okay.
Calm down.
Take
You want to
your-
cheat?
Oh no, sorry. Then it's not video. Okay.
Oh, this is easy. What did you do?
His ring fell.
Okay, this is mine. Oh, this is so easy.
Okay.
This is the currency that you use in the place where you were born.
5, 4,
Oh,
3, 2, 1,
pounds.
0.
Thank you, babe.
What's going on?
She said pound sterling. Is that pound sterling?
He said pound.
Get out of here.
Pound.
We're going to take a break now because they like to cheat.
But we won.
Yeah, they do.
I'll be
Did
right
we?
back. Please stay with us.
Right
Wait, I face off cheat.
Face of G competition.
Hey, what's up, guys? The reigning winners are
You
Zainab
guys
and
played
I,
one
of
more round than
course.
us.
No.
And
So you didn't win.
Okay, do you want to play your round?
No.
you're just bitter.
You guys are too
It's
cheat.
cool.
So
Yeah.
Just bitter.
Alright.
Anyway,
But
it's
gentlemen.
time for Zainab to share her pet peeve. We like to share pet peeves or sweet spots. Today, it's a pet peeve, so something that just gets on your nerves. So Zainab, what's your pet peeve today?
Yes. So this has happened to me a few times before. I'm on my way to an interview or something. It's pouring down with rain. I've got my umbrella. I'm in good spirits, and I'm crossing the road, and then I can't even say certain words on TV.
Some special child of God.
A special child of God drives past me, knowing that it's raining and there's like a large puddle by where I'm walking. And they speed off and splashes me. And some people have the cheek to actually stop, look out, and then keep on driving.
Wow.
And they don't even apologize sometimes.
What do you want them
And
to
that's
do?
my pet peeve.
No, but that's actually really bad.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
It
is.
is.
Should I tell you the truth? In Lagos, it's hard not to splash people with water. There are
Drive
puddles
slow.
everywhere.
Drive
In fact,
slow.
some puddles are not even puddles because it's just like a small curve inside the road.
You are a special
When
artist.
time goes in.
I mean,
You're special.
imagine I'm driving on like I did to Kumba Ademola. Will I be
And so?
driving 20? Of course, I'm going to drive normally. It's not my fault that
But when you're
you
seeing,
That I'm a
you see people
pedestrian?
are trying,
That
just
you
like
didn't buy
and you're like
motor,
near the corner. When
There
you're,
are
you
sometimes
should make
you
an
can avoid
effort.
it.
Yes,
No,
you
that's the thing. The
can.
thing is, you need to make an effort because sometimes it's terrible,
It
especially
could
when you
just
see someone dressed
ruin-
nicely and then
yeah.
you just splash them and
Is
then
it
it's
still
like,
raining though? If it's still raining, it's hard.
No,
If
it's
it has
not
stopped
hard.
raining, you can most like. No, I'm serious. Because I know the few times I've done it,
Yeah.
it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
If it's raining and you really can't see, you can't know everywhere that there's water gathered. You understand? But if it's not raining anymore, and the road is clear, sometimes maybe that's your toasting. You know, they now come and say,
Yeah, but,
like,
oh,
baby,
sorry.
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Can I give
Oh,
you a
sorry.
ride?
Where are you going? Where are you coming
And I
from?
just enter and we
It's people like you that we need to arrest and lock up. For real.
say pick up line, splashing water.
by the time I pick up some rocks from the ground and smack you with it, you will know.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that's
so
my pet peeve.
That's your
Pele?
pet peeve. Do you have any pet peeves?
Anything that
Didi?
annoys you in life.
Generally, I think I just hate when people lie to me, because I feel like you're making me look stupid. I hate
do
being
you
lied
lie?
to.
Do you lie?
Once in a while. No, but I don't lie. The kind of lie that will hurt you. Like I always try to be honest. Yeah. So
What was the last lie you told?
Now.
I'm alone.
Wow.
They just
First-
busted you, right?
That's been honest. It's all good.
Wow. I'm so weak.
Said I'm
I didn't know
Poor
what to say.
person. Wherever
I'm
you
sorry, wherever you
no,
are.
but no. You can't. I didn't say much, so you can't exactly.
Who are
Point.
you with?
No, you're trying to.
Now you're trying to put this
You can't
man in
ask more than one
trouble.
que- I don't
You can't
understand.
ask more than
told you
once.
that?
No, please.
Yeah.
No, once.
Okay.
I'm alone. He was not alone.
I was not alone.
I feel like Shaydee brings out something in you that I
You
don't.
guys,
Do you guys go out picking up girls together?
no,
We don't
Have you
do
ever
that.
seen him try to pick up a girl?
Nope.
no.
We don't
But
do
you've
that.
seen
Like-
him?
Nope.
I thought you said you
I
saw
was
him the
just
first
joking.
time you met.
Face
You're
your work.
such a
Say that, face your
liar.
work.
You're both this
We
is
are
like
good
the liar's
guys.
corner.
We are good guys.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Why are you
It's time
lying?
for us to go.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
Okay, bye guys.
I mean, bye.
Shaydee, can you sign our wall of fame?
Yes, please sign our wall of fame.
You also put people inside trouble.
As in,
Who were you with? What's her name?
Is she tall?
The spot was brought to you by Feroz.